Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on August 16th, 2017. I have 7 strategies with my game Decoding the Powerball. So strategy number 1, the game card color code. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call the game card. This represents all 69 white ball numbers of the Powerball lottery. Okay, I really don't have anything for the Powerball itself. I'm just hoping to get all 5 white balls correct and win the $2 million prize with the power play. Okay, so basically how things work is when the drawings go off, I put the 5 winning numbers right here. Okay, so the last numbers were 20, 24, 26, 35, and 49. Okay, so that was 2 colors total. Okay, so over here to the far right, there's been 154 total color code drawings, and out of that 84 have been 3 colors, 58 have been 4 colors, 11 have been 2 colors, and only 1 time have all 5 colors come up. Okay, and never have just 1 color come up. Okay, so I have 5 different colors for each of the 5 winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so for this drawing I have 5 red numbers, 15 red numbers, 15 orange numbers, 15 green, 15 blue, and 9 purple. Okay, so how I determine to color these different numbers is at the top here, you can see the last 3 drawings are in this red area. Okay, so I transfer these numbers over to the game card as red numbers. Okay, and then I transfer the orange, green, blue, and purple. Okay, since hardly ever do all 5 colors come up, the strategy is right now is to try to guess what color won't be coming up and eliminate it off of the game card. Okay, and another thing how I use the game card is you can see there's been a 4 down here. Okay, and then a 4, 4. So a 4 hasn't come up in a long time here, so I'm going to predict that there's going to be 4 colors to this next drawing here. Okay, so when I pick my numbers, I'm going to make sure that it represents 4 colors of this color code drawing. Okay, so for this drawing, I'm going to guess that no purple numbers will come up. And only because purple had a really long run a couple of drawings ago. Okay, so it missed a couple, and then I had 2, and now it's 3 purple numbers. So I just don't think that that any purple numbers will be coming up for this drawing. So I'm going to eliminate the purple numbers off of the game card. Okay, and hopefully no purple numbers will come up. Okay, so once I block out these numbers, this means that I'm not even going to consider using this number, okay, when I pick my numbers, okay, for the drawing. Okay, so now it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 2, the individual numbers. Okay, so this is the individual numbers. And basically how this works is the master of all the numbers is at the very top. Okay, and over here to the far right, you can see that I put the drawings in here. Okay, so the numbers were 20, 24, 26, 35, and 49. Okay, and you can see this 3. That means that I hit 3 groups. Okay, and I'll explain the groups in a second. Okay, so you can see the 49 was purple. So if you follow this line over through, you can see the 49, and I have this purple mark here. Okay, so this helps me see what's going on within this 5 drawings. Okay, so from this blue line to this dark blue line, there's 5 drawings going on here. So I like to see what's going on every 5 drawings. All right, so as I reduce this down, so you can see the whole card, you'll see that there's 7 groups here. Okay, so I'll count them out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So 2 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. So the strategy is try to guess which group won't have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate it off of the game card. So my guess for this drawing is I don't believe that any numbers are going to come up in the 20 area here, okay? And just because there's already been 5 hits in this area, okay? And another reason in the 40s on this last 5 drawings. There was 6 here, and there was 6 over here in the 60s as well. So hardly ever do you see a combination of 6 numbers come up here. So I just don't think that it's going to follow through with another 6. I just don't think so. So I'm going to eliminate the 20 numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I eliminated the 20 numbers off of the game card, and this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm off to the next strategy. Strategy number 3, the 50-50 picks. Okay, so what you're looking at here is what I call the 50-50 picks. Okay, so again, there's 5 white winning Powerball numbers, so there's going to be a majority of either odd numbers or even numbers. Okay, so I'd like to keep track of that and try to guess what the majority will be. Okay, so far there's been 194 drawings total. Okay, and that's since October 7th, 2015. That's when the Powerball lottery went from 59 numbers to 69 numbers. Okay, and out of that 194, 95 drawings have been the majority of odd numbers, and 99 have been the majority of even numbers. Okay, so I like to keep track of every 5 drawings. So you can see this 5 right here. The majority was even numbers. Okay, 3 drawings out of 5. Okay, so as I go through history here, I can see that this was odds and then evens, odds, odds, evens, evens, evens. Okay, so you know, they've been pretty clumped together here. Okay, I haven't seen this pattern in a while where it goes odds, evens, okay, so again, that's been a while, so I think that's probably due to come back up. Okay, so I got odds, evens, and now I think that this is going to be odds. Okay, so I think the majority of the numbers that are going to come up will be odd numbers. Okay, so the next one I have is high numbers and low numbers. Okay, the low numbers are in blue, highs in red. Okay, so as I go back through history again, I'm going to point something out to you. Okay, so here's 2 high winners in a row. Okay, the high won both these 5 drawings here. Okay, and then it's a single high, single, 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 single. So that's 7 singles in a row. Okay, so I just think that it's going to double up here. Okay, I'll be putting high here, I do believe. All right, so I think the majority of the numbers will be high numbers. Okay, and then the next one is the majority of either left or right. I'm going to predict that there's going to be more numbers to the left side than the right side. In here, red and blue, I'm going to predict that there's going to be more numbers to the blue side than the red side. Okay, so here's the only thing I do have for the Powerball right here. In this column right here, blue means that it was low, 1 to 13. Red means high, 14 to 26. Again, there's only 26 red balls in the Powerball lottery. Okay, and over here to this right column, red means odd numbers and blue means even numbers. Okay, so we just had 3 odd numbers in a row. Okay, so maybe it might be even numbers this time. Okay, so what I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a high even number is what I think. I think it's going to be red over here and blue over here. Okay, all right. So basically, I'm going to go to the game card here, and I'm going to write down that I thought it was going to be more odds than evens. Okay, more to the high side than the low side. More to the left side than the right side, and more to that blue area than the red area. Okay, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 4, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 1. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call my group 1 numbers. Okay, so I divided these numbers into 4 different groups and I put colors to them. Okay, and now I keep stats of what's going on with these groups. Okay, so for the last drawing, the numbers 20 and 26 came up in this red area. Okay, so that's why I put this 2 down here in this red area. Okay, so blue had 1 number, the 24. Orange had 2 numbers, the 35 and the 49. Green had no numbers, okay? So I put a 0 here. So the strategy here with this group 1 is try to guess where the 0 is going to be and eliminate those numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I have 15 of these option cards here. Okay, so at the minimum, I've seen 7 zeros come up. Okay, but most of the time it's usually in double digits. Okay, so this last drawing had 6 misses in the red, 2 in the blue, 4 in the orange, and 3 in the green. Okay, so a total of 14 zeros or misses. All right, so what I do here, why this is colored blue over here in this red area, is that if there's 5 or more misses, I color this blue for cold. Okay, if there's 4 or less misses, I color it red for hot. Okay, so you can see this this green one there's been a hit in, well, there's been less than 5 zeros or 5 misses in all these green areas. Okay, so as you look at the option card, they all look the same. They're all the same as red, blue, orange, and green. It's just that the colors, the numbers that the colors represent are different for each option card. Okay, so it's getting to the point where I think this green is going to have a blue mark to it. And that means that at least 5 of these green marks are going to have zeros to it. Okay, so that's a third of all these option cards. So that's a big advantage if I could correctly pick the green ones that I think are going to miss. Okay, so I actually think that there's going to be a lot of orange misses as well, because orange is up here as well. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row that it hasn't seen a blue mark to it. Okay, so as you know, I'll just go down through history so you can see what's going on. Okay, so you know, it's getting to the point where I think that the orange and the green will probably have a lot of misses on this drawing. Okay, so the first one I'm going to eliminate is this option card 14, the orange area. Okay, and only because as you look through the history of things, orange has had a lot of single zeros to it. Okay, as you can see, the other ones, you know, they have a lot of groupings to it, like here's 3, 2. So that really didn't happen with the orange area. So I just think that it's due to start having a lot of misses. Okay, so in this red area, there's been 53 zeros or misses, 49 in the blue area. There's been 38 in the orange and 36 in the green. Okay, but I just think that it's due for the orange to miss. So I'm going to eliminate these orange numbers off of the game card. So it's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 66, 25, 65, 27, 29, 31, 34, 36, 38, 40, 47, 59, 61, 63. Okay, so a lot of people get confused when they hear about this area right here, okay, the 25 and the 65. So basically all I'm doing here is keeping track of groups of numbers. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate the 25 and the 65 and the 8 and the 66. Okay, that's just part of the group. Okay, so as I go to the game card here, again it will be the 2, 4, the 66, the 8, 25 is already gone, the 65. Those are gone. Okay, the 36, the 57, the 59, the 38, the 40, the 61, and the 63. I'm going to eliminate off of this game card. Okay, so if I'm correct, that's huge because I just eliminated 18 numbers out of 69. So I'm going to keep on going here. Okay, there's one more that I want to take off, and that's option card number 7. Okay, this green area. Now, since green had 18 in a row here, it just hit again, so I just think it's going to miss again. That happens a lot for some reason. Okay, I can't explain it, but like over here, you know, there's a miss, then a hit, and then there's a miss again. So I'm just going to follow that pattern. So I think that these green numbers will miss, and I think overall there's going to be a lot of green misses. So I'm going to eliminate these green numbers off of the game card here. Okay, so it was the 4 corners here. Then it was this middle. So since the 19 shares the square with the 67, I'm going to eliminate those as well. I'm going to eliminate both of these numbers. Okay, and then here was the 34, 35, and the 68. I'm going to eliminate the 58 as well. And then over here was the 45, the 69, the 48, and I'm going to eliminate the 53 because it shares the square with the 69 here. Okay, so again, all I'm doing is keeping track of groups of numbers, and when I think they're ready to, when I don't think they're going to come up, I'm going to eliminate them off of the game card. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is keeping stats of the 8 and the 66, okay? So if there's a 0 like there was here, then that means the 8 and the 66 didn't come up, okay? So there was one more that I wanted to eliminate here. I think it's back this way. Right here, option card 12, the blue area. This is hit 20 times in a row, so I think it's due to miss. So I'm going to eliminate all these blue numbers off of the game card. Okay, so that would be the 37, the 39, the 64, and the 62, as well as the 16. Okay, and that's it for that. So I'm off to the next strategy. Strategy number 5, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 2. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call my group 2 numbers. Okay, so much like group 1, I keep stats of different colored groups of numbers here. Okay, so group 1 had 4 different groups, and group 2 has 8 different groups. Okay, so I have red, blue, orange, green, purple, brown, gray, yellow. Okay, and I have 15 of these option cards, and basically they all look the same. Okay, so you can see this red area. I keep track of the stats for this red numbers right here, and over on option card number 2, I keep track of the stats for this red area here. Okay, so again, I have 15 of these, and all these are different. Okay, so basically how this works is, again, I keep the stats in this red area here. So 0 means that none of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in this red area. And you can see the 2, and of course that means that 2 of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in this red area. Okay, so basically this gets read left to right, okay? And again, I keep track of every 5 drawings, okay? Because I want to see a majority of things. Okay, so here you can see that there was 3 zeros or 3 misses, so I color this blue for cold. And down here there was 3 hits, so I color it red for hot. So eventually, if something's going to be red for a very long time, well, eventually it's going to be cold, is how I feel. Okay, so again, it gets red left to right, top to bottom. So I'm down here, I'm at the very last one. So you can see that this is already going to be a red mark here because there's 3 hits. Okay, and over here, this is going to be a blue mark because there's 3 misses to it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to guess that this orange area right here will be a red mark right here. Okay, so I'm hoping that this is going to hit. Okay, so I think that a number here in this orange area will come up for this drawing. I'm not sure which one it is yet. Okay, so the strategy is to eliminate as many numbers as I can, and hopefully I won't eliminate the winning number out of this orange area. Okay, so you can see that there's 8 different groups here, and again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So 3 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. So the strategy is right now is try to predict which one of these groups won't have the winning Powerball number to it, and you eliminate these numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I'm going to try to eliminate some numbers here. Okay, so I'll show you my picks for this drawing. Okay, the first one is option card 2, the green area. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate all these green numbers off of the game card. So I'll go to the game card, and the only one left is the 30. So I'm going to eliminate that. Hopefully that won't be coming up. Okay, so I'll go back to group 2 here. And the next one is option card 3, the purple area. The purple numbers. Okay, so that's 66 to the 32 and the 33 to the 57. Okay, we'll see what's left. So I'll eliminate these 3 numbers. And again, hopefully those won't be coming up. Okay, so the next one, option card 4, the red area. Okay, that's the 5 through the 66 and the 33 to the 36. Okay, so the only one left that I have is the 7. And again, hopefully that won't be coming up. And my next guess is option card 6, the gray area. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so it's the 1, 10, 17, 26 all the way down. So there's the 1, 10, 17, 26, 33, 42, and that's it. So I'll take those off the game card. And I'll see if I have anything else here. Okay, number 11, orange. Okay, it's the 66, 16, 67, 27, 33, 41, 54, 62. We'll see if those are left at all. Okay, the only one left is the 54. I'll take that one off. Okay, and I'll see if I have some more picks here. And I don't. Okay, so I'll go back to the game card. Okay, so I eliminated all the numbers I'm going to eliminate. So now it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 6, picking the numbers I hope will hit from groups 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm back in group 1, and I'm going to pick this red area for a hit, only because there was 2 misses here. Okay, and a lot of times when there's 2 zeros in a row, usually there's a hit after it. Okay, once in a great while, I'll see 3 of them like this. Okay, but for the majority of the time, it's only 2, then a hit. So I'm going to see what's left on the game board for these red numbers. Okay, so the first one is 9. I'll write that down. And then 13 and 14. And 46. Okay, so the next one is another red number 6. Okay, so you can see that it's all odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's see what's left in those columns. Okay, so again, I got the 9. Actually, I got the 3, the 9, and the 13. Okay, so that's it for group 1. Now I'm going to go to group 2. Okay, so the first one I think is going to hit is this orange area on option card number 1. So again, I'll see what's here. Again, it was the 3, 43, and 51. Okay, so I'll go back. And then I have this yellow on option card number 3. And that's the 7 and the 36. So I'll see what I have left. Okay, I got the 44 and the 60. Okay, so I'll go back to group 2. And then I got purple number 4 here. Okay, so I got the 1 through 4 and the 37 to the 40. So I got the 3. And that's it. Okay, so I'll go back. See what else I got left here. So here's 2 of them in option card number 8. The brown and the gray. So for the brown, I got 2, 11, 18, 28. And the same thing on the bottom. So here I got the 43, the 50, and the 60. Okay. So I'll go back to group 2. Let's see what else I got. Again, I only have 15 option cards, so I'm halfway there. Okay, so I'm going to go with purple number 9. Okay, so I got the 43 and 50. And I believe that's it. It's the 5, 32, 37, 64 as well. And those are all gone. Okay, so I got the 43 and 50. I'll go back to group 2 here. Okay, option card 10, I got 2 as well, the orange and the purple. So the orange is the 3, 18 all the way around. So I got the 3. Over here is nothing. And then I got the 50. And over here is nothing. Okay, so again, I just got a couple more left. Okay, so my last one is option card 15, the gray area. You can see the gray runs from 66 down to 57. And the only thing I have here is the 43 and the 50. Okay, so you can see a lot of these 43s and 50s, a bunch of 3s and 60s. So now it's off to the next strategy, my last strategy. Strategy number 7, picking my numbers. Okay, so it's time to pick my numbers here. Again, I'm going to follow this grid of more odd numbers than even numbers, more numbers to the high side than the low side, more to the left side than the right side, and more to this blue area than the red area. Okay, so the numbers that really stick out to me is the 3, the 43, the 50, and the 60. Okay, so that will give me 3 blue, 43 blue, 50 green, 60 orange. Okay, so I wanted a 4 color combination. Okay, so I haven't seen a 4 in a little while here, so I think a 4 is due to come up. So the only one that makes sense is to have a red number. Okay, so I wanted more odd numbers than even numbers. So I'm going to go with the 47 right here. Okay, so the numbers I'm going to go with for this drawing is the 3, the 43, the 47, the 50, and the 60. Alright folks, I'm always looking for people to play my game. Instead of charging a fee to play, I like to charge a commission for using my system. 1% if you get all 5 white balls correct. You can read the fine print, and if you're interested, you can email me at trm6776@gmail.com. Alright folks, I appreciate you watching, and best of luck with your picks.